Today, I'm on a mission to find out if I can make my 2-ton family car faster than a supercar with just a remap. Yep, today's mission is to see if we can make a 2-ton family car faster than a supercar with nothing other than an ECU remap. Meaning, no modifications, just software. This is gonna be spicy, this is a stage 1! And at the end of this video, we're gonna see if this 2-ton family bus can really do it, or even get anywhere near close.
Set, go!
Let's go! Let's go! Now we got a race!
That was close. Who do you think's got it?
Okay, so before we get started, what is a remap? Essentially, it's adjusting the maps within a car's ECU to produce more power. See, manufacturers have to meet a whole host of criteria, including emission laws before they can put a car to market. Which usually means most cars are actually detuned from factory. After all, they need to suit a wide range of potential customers, from grannies to boy racers, so have to find a good balance of fuel efficiency, power output, drivability and reliability within the product, trying not to sacrifice one for the other. And it's actually pretty commonplace for manufacturers to share identical engines across a range, making sure that they don't make a lesser model faster than their flagship model, otherwise no one would buy it. Take the F-Series generation BMW 114i, 116i, 118i and 120i for example, ranging from around 100 bhp to around 180 bhp, but all sharing the exact same N13 1.6 litre 4-cylinder turbo engine. They literally just have different mapping on the ECUs. So in essence, a remap is remapping the car's ECU by adjusting the likes of fueling, boost, timing and other parameters to extract the engine's full potential, hopefully unleashing a whole heap more power. Because in our situation at least, we're definitely going to need it. And after recently being called out,
my Mrs. X3 diesel is going to beat it.
And only just beating Mab's Mrs. Tune BMW X3 on an OG battle, I knew it was definitely time to try and extract more power from my BMW X4M daily family wagon. And who better to take on the challenge than Mabs from MVM himself. Mabs.
What's going on?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. It's good to be back, but it was also good to beat you.
Listen, a win's a win, right? Whether you win by an inch or a mile, winning's winning. But it was close, it was close.
But I feel like it was a bit of a soulless victory.
Listen, I let off, yeah? It was a baby gift. It was a baby gift.
Listen, thank you so much for letting me win. However, what is interesting, the time I run on a day, which was a 12.00 at 115, I believe your car has actually
mine's just done a 12.0 at 113, so about 2 miles an hour in it.
Yeah. So they are pretty much, on paper at least, as fast as each other, right?
Look, they're separated by 2 different engines, right? One's a diesel, one's a petrol, one's 60 grand, one's 16 grand. So there's a massive difference, and it just goes to show that you don't need to spend so much to get the same
100%. But this is where things get interesting, because my car being stock, your car kind of having been at, I know you can go as far as you want, but it was at a level where it's very tuned, right? What happens when we tune this?
It's going to be interesting.
That's the interesting thing. And I'm going to task you today with trying to fulfill what I want to do. Beating a supercar with just software. So basically no hardware. I don't want no exhaust work. I just want literally you to go in, get into the matrix and make this car faster than a supercar. Is it possible?
I think it is possible. Look, the weight is always going to be the downside. These are what, 2 tons?
Yeah.
In comparison to most supercars, 1,400 kilos. Sure. There's limitations to this, obviously, OPF, exhaust, downpipes, all of that kind of stuff. So if you're not changing any hardware, we're going to be limited by exhaust gas temperatures, basically.
Got you.
And overall torque and boost pressure. So it's going to be interesting, but I think it's possible.
Now, the reason I bought this car was for the engine. It's an S58, it's a very renowned engine. There's method behind this madness. And yes, it's a family car, but it's a family car equipped with a potentially very powerful engine, or an engine that responds well to tuning, should we say.
Definitely.
I'm around cars being tuned quite a lot. So I kind of know what we're about to go through today, but for the people at home that want to know the process of an ECU remap, talk us through what we're going to do.
I mean, look, we've already got the baselines. We've got data logs from that anyway, and the ECU has now been unlocked. And we've applied a boot mod license to this car, this chassis number. So we've got options for, you know, multi-map, rolling anti-lag, adjustable stuff. So that's going to be quite interesting. But yeah, the process is to kind of base calibration, see where it's sitting, where it's happiest at, and then fine tune it from there.
So on a previous video, we dynoed this car in standard form on V-Power fuel with the addition of some octane booster, and it made 519 brake horsepower. However, today, with no octane booster, we only made around 485 bhp as a baseline. Not happy with the fuel quality in the tank, we swapped it out for some fresh fuel and started the process.
So the first process is done now. I've applied a custom gearbox map, so it's giving us control for your torque limitations in first, second, third gear if we need it. Also different RPM limits in Drive, Sport, Sport Plus, and we remove the torque limitation. We can actually turn off the torque limitation in the ECU, but I prefer to turn it off in the gearbox, and that way the gearbox and the ECU talk the same language basically. So it'll apply the right line pressure on the clutches for the torque that we're going to produce today.
So at this point, it's probably worth addressing the elephant in the room, that this family car is a BMW M car, so it's definitely starting out with a good base to be tuned. But that's kind of why I bought it, something I could get the whole family in and the shop in and still have a great potential to be tuned. With that said, weighing in at over 2 tons, its 500 brake horsepower is most certainly watered down when we talk about power to weight, and only just being able to be a tuned old generation X3 diesel might just highlight how optimistic making this car faster than a full-fat supercar actually might prove to be. And the stats actually make it look like an impossible mission right now. The X4M having a quoted 510 bhp from factory, but weighing in at 2085 kg gives it a power to weight of 244 bhp per tonne. Not to mention the aerodynamics of a brick. Whereas the Lamborghini Huracan LP610 we're set to race has a quoted 610 bhp, but only weighs in at 1542 kg, giving it a much stronger power to weight of 395 bhp per tonne, plus the advantage of having insane levels of aerodynamics. So let's see how Mabs plans to tune the X4M to potentially beat this supercar by just remapping the ECU. You're in front of a computer. There's loads of computer stuff going on.
Yeah.
To me, this looks like wizardry. Talk us through what is actually going on.
So yeah, this all ECUs talking hexadecimal binary data, noughts and ones and stuff like that. So we've taken a download of your ECU via the BootMod app, and that gives us a stock raw bin file that we can create a calibration. So I'll pretty much make a base calibration using our software, the Winner OLS software, and that allows me to kind of make sure everything is in the right position where we need it, etc. And once we've done that, we'll transfer it over to the cloud, to BootMod's cloud server, and then we can flash your car. Any cars after June 2020 require ECU unlock. There's only one company in the world that does it, and it's FEMOTO. Shout out to FEMOTO. They've returned your ECU and it's been plugged in the car. Yep. No issues. Obviously, you can get this unlocked done by yourself, or you can use us. It totally depends, but once it's unlocked, we do all the custom tuning. And then it's about setting a base. We already know what sort of boost level and ignition timing makes good power with the stock hardware, while maintaining that stock hardware, because it's quite easy to run, you know, 2.2 bar of boost through that stock downpipe, but only after 10,000 miles would you know it's a problem. I know what works at stage 1, and I know what's repeatable and reliable with that stock hardware, so it's going to be try and maximize that with that threshold there, knowing that that's the limitation. We can't go beyond that in terms of temperatures and boost and torque, etc. But yeah, it's going to be interesting because like the Dyno tuning is one part of it, then we've got to do some road logging and road tuning as well.
And then it was time for our first run. Right, so that is absolutely mind-blowing. We just made 619.9 brake horsepower on the base, like the first revision for this car's tune. That's 135 brake horsepower on the first adaptation of software. That is nuts. Like, where are we gonna end? 135 brake horsepower already. Yo, this family car is gonna be crazy. and 47.9 brake horsepowers. absolutely crazy. This is gonna be spicy. This is a stage 1.
So basically, we worked on the top end before, kind of seen where it was most efficient, seen where the timing port. Obviously, we've got fresh fuel in there now, so we could take it a bit more. At this level, this is quite repeatable, so it's running back to back. But I think there's more in it, you know. More in it, yeah. I think there's more in it.
So Mabs went away, readjusted the map, and we sent it one final time. Okay, that sounded like power. Sounded like power to me. And we finally settled on an insane 655 brake horsepower, a gain of around 170 bhp on just a remap, giving us an overall increase of 33% more power than a stock car. Mind-blowing. Bro, honestly, you smashed that. Now, before I speak to you, that is the most gain I've ever seen from any stage 1 out of any of my cars ever, by a long shot. Near on 150, 160 brake horsepower. Yeah. Like, quick maths, I know it's probably terrible, but we're up there. We've made bro, I think it's 170 brake horsepower gain.
And 200 newton meters.
Mate, that is
absolutely mad.
That is
no
right.
hardware changes, still stock down pipe, stock mid pipe. All the activations for switches are still on, so it will still regenerate your OPF, etc. Fuel economy is still good, fuel trims are bang on. But yeah, look, it's a lot of time. I don't know if you've expressed it, how long you've been here. But it's a lot of fine tuning on this car to get it where it is in comparison to like something off the shelf or your flash and dash guy. But yeah, it's power and torque right to the red line. These S58s love to make power. And yeah, we've got a nice boost taper, torque taper. So it shouldn't wheel spin too much off the line, but...
I said wheel spin. My 2-ton family 4-wheel drive car shouldn't wheel spin too much off the line. This is what we're dealing with right now. My car is now 650 brake horsepower.
Yeah.
That's.
To be fair, I think it would have made more if we didn't have the mixed fuel in there.
Okay.
But generally, I think this is our target, between 640 and 660.
Sure.
Is a good place to be. And it's repeatable back to back, it's nice. Cam timing, like I said, is I leave right to the end, and that's what gives the results on these.
Sure. Yep.
But yeah, this has got so much more S58s. As you're probably aware, they've got so much potential. We're only tickling it.
And that is crazy. You're saying we're only tickling it. Got about 170 brake horsepower gain on a stage 1. And the crazy thing, it's software. There is no hardware. Yeah. But bro, with that said, a number on the board is one thing. The proof of the pudding is always in the eating. And we got a fast car to beat. So
we've got to eat some supercars.
We've got to eat some supercars. Listen, let's get over to the runway, run some times, then run a supercar. So with the runway booked for a few days' time, I put a call out on Instagram for a stock Lamborghini Huracan. And my calls were answered, thanks to Yanni from Yanamize, whose friend BLOCKO stepped up and said he's up for a challenge. So we set it up and made our way over to the runway. And that's when we first laid eyes on the competition. But before we line up to race, me and Mabs actually need to test drive the car properly and set some rough times so we know what we're up against. All right, guys, the day has come. Mabs, we're here.
We're here.
Bro, the Lambo's looking mad. It's sounding mad.
Mate, I think it's got a race exhaust.
I don't know. It's definitely something's been done to that exhaust because I heard him revving it and it sounds crazy. But enough about the Lambo. It's all about the family car, and we definitely got the baby seat in the back too. It's a family car, bro.
Some added weight
in the back.
We might need that.
We might need it. Well, you know, it is very cold today.
No, I think, look, grip is going to be your concern.
Yes. Should we give it a little...
Go on then.
Should we just get into it and launch it straight away?
See if you can activate launch. There is a trick to these. I mean, it's not publicly known. Like,
okay, all right.
Everyone tells you different things, but I'll show you the. I'll show you the secret code. So you need to have DSC off.
Okay.
Which is not good in this because it will spin up all 4 wheels.
Yep.
Secondly, you have to be in full manual mode.
Sure.
And then third, you need to be in the most aggressive shift mode as well. So once you've got that all set up, you can program it. Yeah, you can program it to that, and then you've got to be confident with the brake and the accelerator. Okay. So really hard on the brake, and then the accelerator all the way to the ground, hitting the kick down. If you part throttle it, it'll go into a rear-wheel drive mode where we'll do a burnout basically. So you've just got to make sure you're committed, and then hold on straight, mate. All right, cool. Hopefully it goes in. If it don't go in, I'm just going to let the brake go anyway and try and change gear. There's no grab handle here. Check them out. All right, you ready? Yeah, go.
No, it didn't. I caught it though, I caught it on the... It's aggressive. Yeah, that's mad. So that is, bro, it's quick though.
That's rapid.
It's quick.
That's
You see
rapid.
it moving around off the line. Like a big family bus like this should not be doing that off the line. But the thing is, it didn't go into launch control.
It didn't, no.
So I think I bounced off red line a little bit in first there. But is there any reason it won't go? And does it need to meet the criteria?
Look, there's loads of criteria. Firstly, you've got to be fully warmed up.
Okay.
Engine has to be up to temperature, gearbox up to temperature, seatbelt has to be on.
Cool.
And yeah, there's loads of things that if you've done one before, you have to wait and you have to drive for a bit.
Sure.
Before you can do a second one. But
Ready?
I'm holding on to this.
No, don't rip it off, bro.
Let's go.
Oh, it launched. Whoa! All right, why are we screaming, Maps?
He just did a 3.1.
3.1 to 60.
That is crazy.
3.11. Listen, the people won't believe me. I should have turned this camera on. Let me quickly.
Obviously, he lifted before the quarters.
Yeah. We can't, and it just ran. That's mad. So a 3.11.
That is mad. Stage one.
Bro, this thing weighs 2 tons. I think what we need to do is you hop out, I do a solo run.
Yeah, definitely.
I see what it can run, we got a benchmark. I definitely think we're up against it today, regardless, yeah?
Look, I mean, your limitation is going to be grip.
Yes.
If this thing can grip and go, like in launch program, you're flying.
Yeah.
But if it starts spinning,
then we've got trouble. But look, it is a race. At the end of the day, so reaction times count too. So if I can get him on reaction time, I might be able to stay out front. All right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to try and brake boost it. I'm just going to brake boost this one. It probably won't go into launch because we just launched it. So I thought I'd try and run some distance before we put it back into launch. And we'll see what this car can do on the quarter mile. All right, so ready? Let's go. Ooh! Jeez! Running this back to back too, my people. Okay, that's not bad at all. 11.36 seconds there. That is spicy as hell. And that's just brake boosting it. A 3.310 to 60, so slower than last time, which is really, really interesting. All right, hopefully it'll go into launch. Will it go into launch? No. It didn't go into launch there. Oh, but it's quicker. It's 11.28 with no launch. 11.28 with no launch. That is moving. Quicker 100 to 200, quicker 0 to 60. 0 to 60 of 3.23 seconds. She is moving. So, with a few times under our belt and Mab's still confident that the family wagon can still go faster, we thought it was a good time to get over and meet BLOCKO, the owner of the Lamborghini Huracan, and get his opinion on things. BLOCKO, thank you for coming down today, brother.
You're welcome.
Your car looks fast even when it's not moving. And that's when you know a car is usually quite fast. Now, you've seen me going up and down. Do you feel threatened?
A little bit, not too worried.
Okay. Because I guess it is a family car. It's a 2-ton bus, right?
It is, yeah. It's a fast one though.
It hasn't got an exhaust system or anything. It's stock, so it doesn't sound mad, right?
Yep.
Whereas when you pulled up, your car sounded magical. You gave it a few revs, and I'm like, that doesn't really sound like a stock exhaust now, right? And he goes, oh yeah. It had, so you, in fact, let me go back.
I don't know, yeah.
You don't know because you've only had this car maybe 4 weeks?
4 weeks.
It's definitely louder than a normal Huracan, right? So I would suggest it's probably had an exhaust done. Now, when you put an exhaust on one of those, you usually have the issue of it throwing up a warning on the dash, right? Which limits power, this, that, the other. So they usually have to get mapped in some way, shape or form to kind of take the warning off.
Yeah.
And usually when they get mapped, they get mapped. Like, you know what I mean? They put a little bit more power. Now, being naturally aspirated, the most that could probably be running is like a Performante map, which will be about 640 brake.
Yep.
But any more power is not good for me.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
Does it feel fast?
It's a quick car.
Okay.
It's a quick car. It's a supercar.
It's a supercar. Whatever happens today, may the best man
Very
win.
much, yes.
And thank you for coming to do it. Right, guys. I just want you to hear this Lamborghini because it's no joke. Come. Listen to this. If fast was a sound, that would be it. So going off the basis that Huracan hasn't been tuned for the exhaust system that it's got, this is how the stats are looking now with our new power. We're up from 244 bhp per tonne to 314 bhp per tonne. It's done a lot better, but still over 80 bhp per tonne down on the Lambo. Oh boy, so unsure whether we might actually have a slightly tuned Huracan here to race today or not, we didn't back down and set about letting Blocko get some test runs in down the strip.
I didn't think I was going to be on camera today. No, I just thought I was tech support.
So this is, I think, is going to be his first launch. But let's walk up a little bit more. Let's intimidate him. Yeah! He's spinning! He's spinning! We're winning! We're good! You know what, if we need him to launch like that, yeah, and then I think we've got a good race. Because it could go any way for us. It might engage launch, it might not. If it doesn't, it might step out, and then I've got to change gear before red line. I've got to work a lot of stuff out. If it does, you know, hopefully it will stay straight, but it still allows a lot of wheel spin. So, bro, it's anyone's race, but I tell you what, that is a lot louder than the stock Huracan.
Yeah.
No way
that's been gutted. Stage 10
That's got twin turbos on there, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm quietly confident that we're putting up a good fight. At worst, we're putting up a good fight, I think.
Look, I think there's more in it. More in it. So maybe a bit of a tweak.
Whoop,
bit of
a little laptop, whoop, little quick, stage 2. Don't tell anyone. And then we let Blocko do his first timed solo run, just so we could see what we were up against. Brother. Oh no! 10.97. No! No, it's quick. It's quick. It feels quick. So he's fast.
That was a good launch.
That was a good launch.
Was it good?
It was good. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
What was the note? Does it show you 0-60 on that?
Yeah. 2.98.
You gotta turn it up, Huracan. You gotta turn it up.
Oh boy. It's not looking good so far, but still undeterred, and with Mabs adamant my car's ECU was still adapting, we stepped up to race over the quarter mile. Stage 1 tuned family car versus Lamborghini Huracan. All right, boys, the moment we've been waiting for, hopefully it goes into launch, hopefully.
Ready?
I'm ready, brother.
Ready? Ready, set, go!
Yeah, spinning, yeah, we're off! We're off! Oh, he didn't launch! He didn't launch! Oh man, with all the pressure, Blocko didn't put it into gear, and my car actually went into launch control that time. Let's line back up and go again. Come on for the family car. Let's go, brother.
Ready? Ready? Ready, set, go!
Let's have it! We're gone! We're gone! We done him! He ain't coming! Let's go! Let's go! Yes, Blocko! I've done you, mate! I've done you!
Block bogged down.
All right, do you know what we'll do? We'll go again. We'll go again. Let's go again. Let's have a few. Let's make this interesting.
That car is a supercar killer.
We just beat a supercar, verified, certified, and run an 11.21 on that run, and it went into launch control. So absolutely epic, sliding around off the line. Family cars should not be doing this. Shout out to MVM. Gassed. Oh, I love it. I live for moments like that. Look, I'm hoping he gets off good now, because I want to see a real tear up. But look, he won't catch me. Not over that distance. Ready?
Ready, ready, set, go!
Oh, it's good! It's good! Yes! 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 Yo! 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 Yeah! I done him! I done him! I actually done him again! Yo! Let's go again, because why not?
See.
That sounds hella good. But it ain't about sounds, is it? It's about how fast you go down the strip.
We've done him, bro! All the way to the end. All the way to the end. He reckoned he bogged a little bit.
Tiniest bit.
Yeah? So I'm gonna let him go again because why not? Listen, we have to help these supercars out sometimes. You know what I mean? It wanted to launch again.
Really?
I feel like that was 3 times we've taken all of our, that's it, all the launches for the month.
Nah, we're good. Ready, 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 set, go!
Let's go. Launch control. Oh no! I slept! I slept! I slept! I slept! Ah! He's gone! He's got it! He's got it! Oh man! He got me, I slept. I was watching my launch control to make sure it was active. I looked up and his hands went down. Ah!
I think I saw a jump there. Independent adjudicator needed. Reel the film, but right back. Slow that f***er down, because I think he jumped.
Let's get on it one more time, yeah? Because I slept that time. Let's go one more time.
Ready, 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 set, go!
Let's go! Let's go! Now we got a race! Ah, he's coming! He's coming! Ah! Ah! Only just! What a race! That was epic, and that's the quickest time I've ran so far. That was an 11.19 there, people. Epic. Oh, bro, what a race. That was legendary. That was legendary.
Yeah, that was good. Decent, mate. Well done.
But you do know what that means now, yeah? It's 2-2. So we need a decider, I think.
Let's go.
That was so close. That was epic. How's the car getting quicker? I am just slapping it back to back to back. Like literally, not letting it cool down once. Like, and we're getting faster. That's insane. I wonder what the 0 to 60 was. 3.09? So with my car seemingly getting faster and faster, it came down to a decider. It's 2 to the Lambo and 2 to the family wagon. Everything rests on this next race. This is it, guys. This is it.
Ready, 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 set, go!
Oh, he's got a good launch. Wide fella. Ah, no! No! He's done me! He's done me! Yeah. That's kind of how I expected it to be, but you know what? Listen, shout out to BLOCKO. He's been a good sport. But regardless, I still beat a supercar. My car today, on 2 occasions, was faster than a supercar. Bro, that's epic racing, man. That's some fun racing.
Yeah, that was good. Decent, mate. Well done.
That's epic. Oh my God, it ran 11.14! A 3.050 to 60. In fact, let me just to prove this before it cuts out. That is what you're looking at right there. That is our last run times. 126 miles an hour. This car is rapid. He had us.
Oh.
He had us, but bro, listen, we ran an 11.14 that time. The car's getting quicker. It don't even make sense. It's so cold today, but listen, Mavs, I honestly, I want to shake your hand and say thank you, because regardless, we beat a supercar twice.
That's mad.
Fair and square.
That is mad.
If I was that guy who said, man, it's best out of 3, that's deal done, mate. Regardless of the overall result today, this car beat a supercar.
It's rapid. I mean, look, it did a 12.0.
12.0.
Yeah, 12 stop.
126 mile an hour. Trap.
Yeah.
And 3.05
Wow.
to 60.
Wow.
Bro, this could be on a warmer day, warmer tyres. This is 2 seconds and a 10-second.
Yeah, because as soon as you come off the line, you can hear it squirm.
I'm kind of, yeah.
That's where you're losing your time on this. Definitely.
That's an epic result. We started this mission with what on paper seemed like an impossible task, but incredibly still managed to beat a supercar over the quarter mile twice. Unfortunately, we just missed out on the overall victory here today, only just losing by a car length at best. But ultimately, we made my 2-ton family car as fast, if not faster on a couple of occasions, than a supercar. So I think that's pretty much mission complete. And I'll leave you with this. The current market value of BLOCKO's Lamborghini Huracan is around £130,000. You can pick up an LCI X4M for around £55,000, and with the additional stage 1 costs, you'll be left with something that can beat a supercar and take the family shopping for around £57,600. But let's be real, it still doesn't make a cheap family car, so I'll do one better. The pre-LCI X4M currently trades hands for around 38k and has the exact same engine, but the benefit is you don't have to unlock the pre-LCI car's ECUs. So you could have a potentially supercar killing family car stage 1 tuned for under 40k. Or you could have something like a Kia Niro. I know what I'd choose. With all said and done today, a massive thank you to Mabs from MV Motorsport for the tuning work and support, and to FEMOTO for helping out with the unlock. Links to FEMOTO and MVM can be found down below in the description. Remember, this is only a stage 1, and we're not stopping here. Smash that subscribe button, and we catch you on the next one. Peace out.